When the people are we going to use that?
To sign up for an Edpuzzle account, you need to visit in your browser www.edpuzzle.com. The first time you visit Edpuzzle, this screen will appear. Click on the I'm a new student button if it's your first time visiting. If you don't have a Google account, enter a first name, username, password, and then an email, which is optional in this case. Then hit sign up to complete your registration. Signing up through Google is always the better option, in my opinion. A separate box will pop up and ask you to enter your Gmail account. And your password will be prompted as well. Agree to the permissions, and it brings you to your opening page for Edpuzzle. If you logged in with your Google account, your profile's already filled in. You can always double check it through this menu. Back on the home screen, it asks you to join a class. Your teacher will give you a code, in this case E57AN8, and you'll join that class. On this page, you can see the classes that you're currently in and the assignments for that current class. Assignments may or may not have due dates. The status column shows you what percentage of the video you've watched, how many of the questions you've answered, and your overall grade out of 100. To begin an assigned video, just click Start. Before we start our video, there's a couple of things to notice. We have these green thought bubbles that pop up. They have questions in them. At certain points throughout the video, your teacher will attach questions, either multiple choice, free response questions, regarding what's going on in the video. You must answer them before moving on. If you choose to watch the video full screen, you can click that box right there. Hit either Escape or Exit Full Screen to return. When you press play, the video will start. Some teachers will set it up so you cannot skip forward in the video and watch it or must watch it in its entirety, step by step. This is one way that teachers can help guarantee that by watching 100% of the video, you can get 100% of your grade. If this is the case and you stop watching the video at any point and need to come back, the amount of the video that you've watched, you can skip through. If you drag the bar all the way over, you'll eventually hit a lock, and it'll tell you when you need to start watching and how much more of the video you need to continue watching. When the video reaches one of the green question boxes, questions will appear in the right column of the screen. Your teacher has the option to make these required or not. If they're not required, you'll see a skip button down at the bottom. If they are required, you won't see the skip button. If you want to re-watch the videos before you answer these questions, click Re-watch. Once you've answered all of your questions by clicking on the answers that you see fit, hit Submit. In physics, we observe the motion of objects. Once it's done grading your answers,
to understand
it will tell you whether
how
your
different
answer
variables
was wrong,
interact.
or
We'll begin
whether
each
your
unit
answer
with
was
those
right.
variables.
Whether you're right or wrong, it'll always tell you what the correct answer should have been. Once you're done, hit Continue. The video will begin again, and it'll continue until it hits another set of questions. If you ever need to step away from the video and come back and rewatch it later, you can always hit back up here or use your browser's left-right arrows. When you return to this screen, you can either choose to continue or you can check your progress. It'll show you all of your right, wrong answers for all of the questions, and it'll tell you what percent of the video you've completed so far. Your percentage directly relates to your grade.
To straighten this graph,
When you return,
square all
you can
y
watch any of the
values.
videos that you have not completed as long as it's before their due date. You can see a quick reference for the percentage you've watched, your grade on the questions, and your overall grade for the video. If another teacher at your school starts using this, you can always join another class. You just need their class code. If you're an Apple user, there is an app for Edpuzzle currently. Android should be on its way according to Edpuzzle. If you're in a class that's using Edpuzzle and you're not at school to ask questions, you can always contact Edpuzzle. They'll email you, type in your question or concern here, and they should be able to get back to you real quickly. Since Edpuzzle is profile sensitive and your profile is directly linked to your grade, you want to make sure you log out, especially if you're using a school computer. That'll take you right back to this main screen.
Software to calculate the slope.
Next time around, you won't need to use the I'm a new student button. You can just log in. You're a student and use your Google account just like you did last time.
This was time in second.
It'll bring you to the same screen where you can see what assignments are due soon, what upcoming assignments if your teacher plans ahead, and any of the assignments that you've turned in, completed, that were graded are going to come down here to your archived assignments eventually. That is a quick rundown on how to log into and access videos through Edpuzzle. Thanks for stopping by, and class is dismissed.